So today's Ganesh art we'll be doing via portrait mode. So first I would want you all to do the drawing in pencil. Okay, because if you are making mistakes you can always rub it. So please use pencil. When I'm drawing I will show it to you in a marker pen because otherwise it will not be clear for you. Okay, so here I've already done one with pencil. I will be doing this. It is not very clear, so I will be doing this in marker pen. You don't use marker pen, please use pencil. I'm repeating. I am showing in marker pen so that it is easy for you to see. But those who are not very confident in your strokes, you first do it in your pencil. Even though I keep teaching drawing, I always do such work in pencil first so that if there's any errors, I can erase it. So first thing that we are going to do is, as you saw, that we are going to use the maximum page. So don't make your Ganesha small. It has to be, you have to leave only very little space in the corners. That is if you want to frame it. Okay. So we are going to use this. I'm just going to show a full this one view of this page. This is an A3 page which I'm using. It's a big drawing book. So if depending on your page, I want you to draw this big Ganesha. Don't draw small. Okay. So we'll first start off with writing Ganesh art. Okay, we need a heading. So we are going to write Ganesh art. G-A-N-E-S-H. Okay, and next we are going to write art. A-R-T. Okay, the first thing that you have to do is, I want you to draw a circle. Okay. First thing I want you to draw is circle. You don't look at all, just look at the circle. Right in center of Ganesh art, you draw a big circle. Now next one, I want you to make a curve like this. It's like a C, but a C which is pulled. You have to make a C like it is pulled, like an elastic. When you pull your C, how will it look? Exactly like your finger like this. Okay. If you do this, it is a C. But if I'm going to stretch it like this, it will become a C like this. So basically, we are going to have two C's fixing together. If I'm going to do, showing through my hands. So we are having one C here, and then we'll have a reverse C on the other side. Today we are doing a pattern called Leaf Ganesha. Okay, so basically, if you know these kind of strokes, I hope you know the different kind of leaves, right? It's very easy, the same thing only. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. We're just doing basic leaf stroke, right? So we start with one point and then we move up and we stop. Then the same point, again we can go. Same way if you're doing upside down, we give a point there. Yeah. And then we are going to, we can even do it like this. But if you're doing upside down, then you give a curve first. Give a point here and you join it. So do all this with a pencil. These are all leaf designs which I'm telling you, which we'll be using today. Okay. So now again, we are going to do the same thing that we did. We are going to do a little more bigger C. Okay. So again, here I'm starting it like this and I'm stopping here. Okay. Now the C is not too thin. It is little more curvy, because we want it little more bigger. Same thing goes here. We'll give a C here. Okay. And then we are going to join this. So now we are going to draw the leaf. So this place, I want you all to focus. We're just going to draw a leaf pattern all the way down and curve. Okay. On one side, just like how you are doing, I'll just show you here. How do you do a leaf pattern? You do a leaf pattern like this, right? Instead of this, you just have to come down and make a curve. Just this curve is one extra. This curve will be one extra that you'll be doing. And then you'll be joining it like this. So I'm not going to confuse you with this. This is easier for you. Make a curve. Same way on the other end. You have to come and join. So you can see I'm going over my pencil work. Later on, which I will easily rub it off. And then we'll be giving here also. Same leaf design here also. So now for the stomach, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub off this part so it becomes easy for you. Okay. So what we are going to do is that we are going to draw a circle from here. Okay. We are going to take 2 points from here. Or we can also do this. You do one thing. You draw the horn, okay, of Ganesha also. And after that, it will be easy for you. Draw the horn, the tusk. Okay. So it's just one slanting line and then a curve. Give a slanting line and then a small slight curve. So now what we are going to do is, I'll not show with a marker pen because I may not be able to draw later. So I will show you how I did it. We have to draw one circle, a big stomach of Ganesha. So we start from here and then we go. Now if you're not able to draw a circle, you can always use any circle object. You can use a compass or you can use any plate. Okay, if you have a small plate at home also you can use it. But otherwise if you are comfortable drawing the circle with free hand like me, you can draw a circle like this. Draw with pencil, children. Don't use marker pen because later on we need to rub these portions. So next what we are going to do is we are going to draw a leaf from here. Now where will the ears be? Just think where the ears will be. So let's make a dot over there. Okay, 2 dots. And then we are going to draw the leaf pattern over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start like this, like a leaf, go up, curve, come down, and I'm going to join here. This is a curvy leaf. Same way, we have put the same dot this side, right? So this side also we are going to go like that. And then we are going to curve it all the way down and come and join here. Okay. So once I've done this, I'm going to rub the inside portion where we had drawn the stomach. Okay. So now I'll show you one more time with my marker pen. I'm going to curve it out from here. I put 2 dots here, okay, just to get the marking. And then I'm going to curve it outward. And then like this. And from here I can join all the way there. Get a leaf shape. Okay. Same way I'm going to just go like that. Curve and go all the way round and join here. So we got the ears also. Now from the stomach, we are going to jump out and make a long leaf like this. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to mark again 2 points And from one dot, I'm just going to go over, turn, and I'm going to make a leaf. I'll show you with the marker pen. From the two dots, okay, and from here, I'm just going to go and make a curve and stop. Same way, this side also. I'm going to go and make a curve and do roots. It's same thing, like a C, but a bigger C, the one that you're going to use with your hands. If I'm keeping my hand like this, what kind of C you'll get? Now from the stomach portion, I want you all to do a V. Once you have done your V, from this point, you will join the C. Isn't that easy? Same way, this side also, we are going to join to the C. Once you have done this, now I'll give you an option. Either you can either join this like this, where you are going to show the stomach, the roundness of the stomach very clearly, or you can overlap the leaf covering a part of your stomach. So I'm just going to slightly jump like that. If you want to leave it like that, you can just leave it like that. Now there is this kind of leaves are of different shapes, right? You have leaves like this that go bumpy like this, or then you will find leaves sometimes, you do have leaves like this. So what we'll be doing next is a heart shape. Okay, something like that. Okay, something like a heart shape, but we are going to do it upside down. This is just to show that it is Ganesh Ji's legs. So now we are going to move to the next step. So just like how we have done the legs, we are going to do the hands over here. Okay, so I'm just going to start by doing the heart, but this heart will be like, first I'll do a big curve like this. Normally the heart, both the sides will be same, but here we'll make slight difference. First I'll do a curve like this and a small bump which jumps out like this. And here also we are going to give a leaf pattern like that. Now once you have completed this, now you can join your stomach. So the inside portion, I will be rubbing it off. And I'm going to join it here also. Now it's up to you whether you want to give a modak or you want to give a laddu. It's up to you. Whichever you want to give, you can give it. This hand is basically for the blessing, so we don't give anything here. Here you want, you can give a modak. So modak means I'll just give like this. And then some lines. That's it. So our main portrait is done. So now children who are going to do crayon work, okay, those are going to do the painting using crayons, you can start, outlining it with your black sketch pen or marker pen. Only children who are going to use crayons. Children who are going to use paint, we are going to start painting work. We will not do outline now. Only when your paint is fully dried, then you will do the same outline. Now color combinations, whichever you like children, you can give. You don't have to do exactly like mine. I don't want you to do it also like that. If you want to do, fine, I'm not stopping you, but I want your creativity to come out. So if you have your color combinations in your mind, you don't want to use red, you want to use a blue, yes, please go ahead. Whatever available colors you have, you can paint it. If you want it fully green, you can give a mix of greens, light green, dark green, and do the whole thing. I'm doing a multicolor Ganesha. So whichever colors is available at home, you can do that. Same thing for crayons also. You can use any color that you like, but only after you do the outline. So I'm repeating again. Please listen carefully. Children who are going to use crayons inside, okay, the 5-year-old, 6-year-old, I would prefer that you use crayons. First, you have to take a sketch pen and do your outline. Because once you do your crayon work, then your sketch pen might not work on the crayon. That is the reason I'm asking you to do your outline first. Children who are going to use paint, do not do the outline now, because once you put your paint, the black outline will start smudging. So until unless your paint is fully dried up, then only you are going to do your outline. But do it very neatly, because pencil stroke should not be seen. If you're doing pencil stroke, let me tell you, if, for example, if I'm doing the leaf, which position your leaf is going, that's same. Even crayon, children, you have to color like this. Please don't do standing line and sleeping lines. Okay? However, the shape is there, the same way you need to color. Now, when you're doing the face of Ganesha, also you'll do here you do sleeping lines. Ganesha full, you can do sleeping line. On top, the hat, this crown portion, you can do sleeping line. Stomach can be sleeping line. All this will be sleeping line formation, whether you're using pencil or crayons. Please don't do this up and down and like this. It will not look nice.